Hey guys, what is up? My name is Chelsea. My husband Jeff and I have a small eBay store where we work part-time selling items that we thrift and pick up at yard sales and garage sales. We love to go out as a family. And so I was just going to go over our weekly recap of what sold. So starting up, we sold these Rubik's Cubes. These are a lot of 3 that we sold. Now, standard Rubik's Cubes are usually 3x3, so these are a little bit bigger, more advanced, so they sold for a bit more. We paid 75 cents for these and they sold for $37. And they sold really quickly, so that was great to see. That was our first time picking those up. Next up was this PlayStation 2. We have 2 of these consoles. Now these we bought with a PlayStation 2 bundle. I talked about it in one of our previous videos. We paid $20 for the whole bundle and we already are in profit with that bundle. So these sold for $55 total, and so all of that was profit. Also sold were these Olukai shoes. These Olukai sells well for us generally. Now these actually sat for a while in our store. They sat for like 6 months. So this was actually one of our slower moving items. Everything else sold within the first 2 to 3 weeks of posting it. So I'm not sure why they sat so long, but generally our Olukai shoes do sell faster. They also make sandals, so you can keep an eye out for those as well. And they usually do fairly well for us. Okay, I thought this next item was really cool. These are vintage Burger King toys, Toy Story toys. We paid $3.50 for these and they sold for $39, I believe. Yeah, $39. So they sold really quickly, and I just love picking up vintage stuff. It's just so cool to see little glimpses from the past, and also this is from my childhood, the Toy Story era. I'm gonna date myself, but yeah, this was a cool find. Always fun, love picking up vintage items. Next up are these Ultra shoes. Ultra is a great running brand. Again, with shoes, condition is everything, especially running shoes. So you always want to make sure that they're in good condition when you pick them up. But these, let me see, these sold for $49 and we spent $14 on these. These we picked up at a thrift store, that's why we spent a little bit more on these. But if they're in good condition, Ultra usually sells really, really well for us. Okay, now this is in a Japanese anime VHS series. I am not gonna pronounce it right. Let me know if you know how to pronounce this. Fushigi Yuki, I believe. We spent $5 on this. It was part of a bigger lot that we purchased at a yard sale. So it sold for $25, not the best profit margin, but because it was part of that big lot, it wasn't a big deal. It was just kind of a filler at that point for our store. And VHS can ship medium mail, which is less expensive, so we'll save some money on the shipping as well. Okay, next up is the Sims Pearl Snap shirt. See if you can see that. Sims makes fishing products. My husband loves to fish, so he's always on the lookout for nice fishing gear. Sims is one of his favorites, so we always pick up Sims when we're out. He likes to keep what fits for him, and then we sell the rest in our store. Sims, this we paid $1 and it sold for $29. It was a great, quick, easy flip. This is a Patagonia base layer long sleeve shirt. We paid $2 for this and it sold for $23. Okay, these are Chacos. $5 is what we spent at a yard sale and they sold for $34. They're in great condition. Looks like they've been hardly worn. And since it's summer, we knew that they would sell really quickly. So it's a great brand to pick up. Next up are these Guitar Hero Explorer controller guitars. These we paid $15 and they sold for $200 total. These always sell really, really well for us, so we are always on the lookout for these when we are out yard sailing. And then we just sold this huge lot of PS2 games. There are 41 games total. I just grabbed a stack of them to show you, to give you an idea. This was also part of that lot that I talked about that we paid $20. And so all of this is profit. We paid the buyers paid $80 for this whole lot of 41 games. We actually picked out some of the best games earlier on and sold those games individually. And then we just ended up putting all of the other games in a big lot and selling them. And it's nice to get these moving and out of our store to create some space for other inventory. And then not shown here was a working PS2 bundle that we spent $20 on and sold it for $120. We sold it on eBay, but somebody local bought it and chose to pick it up locally, which was great. And we probably could have gotten more for it, but we decided just to accept a lower offer and get it moving, pass on the savings to the buyer. It's a win-win. That's everything that we've sold within the past few days. Total, we spent $80 on all of this inventory. Total sales are $750. Now our profits are generally around 50%. So after eBay fees and shipping costs, we should be profiting around $350 to $400. So not bad for a part-time side hustle. It's fun to get out as a family and thrift and yard sale and see what kind of treasures we can find. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. It helps out our channel so much, and we will catch you next time.